I decided to do this video just to talk about my pregnancy. I'm actually just trying to be very vulnerable on YouTube just because I don't really put out much about myself, but since I got pregnant, I decided that I was not going to post anything, largely because I've been sick. Guys, I didn't know that pregnancy was hard. I feel like it's just one thing to say, oh, I want to have a child, but like until you get pregnant, I feel like you never really understand what it really takes to be pregnant. Like, I never even bothered to search online to understand the struggles of pregnant women. I only personally just dreaded the labor. Like, I just felt like, oh my god, labor is a lot to deal with. But I didn't know that the process was draining. Mind you, when it started, like when I found out I was pregnant, the only thing I battled with was extreme exhaustion, which I'm still experiencing right now, because as you can tell, I'm struggling to breathe while I talk. So I was very exhausted most times, and I used to sleep a lot, and I felt like if it's just the sleeping, I can deal with it. Like, that's fine. I feel like I spoke too soon. I definitely feel like I spoke too soon, and I feel like I'm going through it. And you know the saddest part about it? The saddest part is that no matter how you complain and complain and complain to anyone, no one can really understand how you feel, because your own experience is very peculiar to you. And that's the crazy thing. Like, it's emotional. I'm holding myself from not crying on the internet, but it's too much. Like, constant nausea, the vomiting. I mean, these things sound very normal for pregnancy, but it's like, how can you be so hungry yet you cannot eat because you're experiencing severe food aversion, and everything you can think of makes you want to puke, and then you can't even eat your own food, you can't even smell food. Like, it sounds very basic, but it's actually really intense. As I'm here and I'm talking, I'm extremely hungry. I'm very hungry, and pregnancy hunger is like, oh my god, I don't want to cry on social media. Pregnancy hunger is like very intense. It's like we are dealing with like a pain that is like squeezing your intestines. But with that level of pain, you can't even eat. I used to like cook and eventually end up eating. I wouldn't eat it anymore. Like, everything, literally, think of anything, like the barest minimum, eggs or spicy food, noodles. Like, why can't I eat noodles? It's crazy. My husband has had to be cooking a lot because I just can't do it. I just can't. And then on top of it, like, no form of medication can be given to you to help you feel better. Like, you literally just have to deal with everything, deal with the pain, deal with the torment, the torture, every single thing. Like, it's crazy. Just the other week, I felt sick. I got cold, like catarrh, cough, and the rest of them. And it lasted for over 2 weeks, to the point that I had to call the doctors. I was like, I'm so sick, please, can you give me something? And they're like, I'm sorry, like, we can't give you anything, just rest, take time off work and rest. And just like, and they're like, oh, your immune system is so low, so your body cannot fight the sickness as it would normally fight it. So aside all the pregnancy sickness that you have to deal with, your immune system is so low, so you need to be very careful where you go to, what kind of things you eat, who you are with, so you don't get ill. Because once you get ill, you almost cannot be treated. You have to wait for your body to fight it, and your body is not even strong enough to fight it. Like, it's too much. I should be strong enough. But guys, everyone says the second trimester is going to be better. I'm hoping that that's the case, because the first trimester is the real ghetto. It's the ghetto. Why is no one talking about this? That's the funny thing. A lot of people are talking about it, but because you're not pregnant, you don't even check. Oh God, it has been on the internet. I remember I actually went to go and check, like, do people actually struggle with pregnancy? And then I saw that lots of people do not enjoy being pregnant. They're actually happy about the outcome, which is the child, but they do not actually enjoy being pregnant. And I feel like I can relate to that. I've not been myself. It's almost 3 months now, and I've not gotten myself. I'm not myself. I don't have normal strength level, and I have to work every day. Like, we're literally superwomen. What we have to do. Do you know what? It's Eve. I blame Eve. If she not eat that apple, she know. And if she did not tempt Adam, God wouldn't have given us this kind of punishment. Because with all of these things, I still need to turn up at work, be on my best, put my best foot forward. Like, oh, I'm okay, I'm fine. Mama, my child, you're a blessing. You're a blessing. Just be nice to mommy, please. I beg you, be nice. Please, be nice, guys. I'm exhausted. Oh my goodness, I'm exhausted. I went to the hospital today because I've been complaining. Like, I'm extremely nauseous. I really can't eat. I'm extremely hungry. I just can't put anything in my mouth. And I'm having something called retching. And I never even knew of that word up until today, because I've been getting like this constant, like, I don't know, feeling. Like, it always comes out like every time, and I'm like, what's this? I had to call the GP today, and went in, realized that I've lost 4 kg. Guys, I was 66 kg 2 weeks ago, and 2 weeks later I'm 62 kg, just because I'm not able to eat. And you know, those days where obviously, like, my family and friends, they've been checking up on me now, and I've had to like explain to everyone that, oh, this was going on today, and everyone is just like, just try. It just happened again, and everyone is like, just try. Like, it's not you, like, eat for the baby. Like, I feel so guilty. Like, obviously I don't want to starve my baby. Why would I want to starve my baby? But like, how do I actually like deal with this feeling of hunger, like this sickness, and I can't even eat to help my baby's development? But like, just try, be strong. Like, how do I actually be strong for the baby when I don't even have any strength left in me? I'm exhausted. This is what my appetite is accepting today. Bland. I feel like throwing up. And I guess my appetite is not accepting it. Thank you. Next. Guys, so I know in my previous videos I was probably looking dejected and all. I just wanted to say that pregnancy does actually take you through all the roller coaster of emotions, and pregnancy is actually not for the faint-hearted. I didn't really know this until I got here. I'm my second trimester. I think this is my 5th month, and I'm not like showing much. However, there was something that I wanted to really point out right now. The good thing that this pregnancy is doing for me is that it's making me fair. Can you peep this glow? I am now like Onyocha. Do you know what that means? I'm now very fair, and I'm just wondering, why am I fair? Like, why is my skin getting brighter? So I'm like, okay, at least I don't look like my problems. My baby is not a problem in the name of Jesus. Amen. I'm talking about the pregnancy symptoms. They say that it's not sickness, it's symptoms. I'm talking about the pregnancy symptoms. So I'm not looking like all the symptoms that I'm battling with. They've pretty much reduced. I'm not as weak as I was in the first trimester and sick. But I'm still struggling with nausea and vomiting, and from time to time I have this pill I take for nausea once it gets worse. Before I was taking it every day, and one thing about me is that I don't like to feel like I am addicted to things or I can't do without certain things. So I have been taking conscious effort to stay days without taking it, because I'm also worried about the impact it will have on my baby. So I won't take it for like 2 days, 3 days, sometimes up to 5 days. Sometimes I will deal with the nausea, sometimes I will deal with the vomiting. If it gets so worse that I cannot eat, like, because nausea definitely affects your appetite. So if it gets too bad that I can't even put anything in my mouth, then I will take the drug, or then I'll take the medication so that I can feel stronger and have more appetite to eat. But aside that, I'm okay. I'm struggling with hunger. Guys, before pregnancy, I would like just eat once or twice in a day. But now it's like once I eat anything, it digests in like 2 hours, 3 hours, and like the next minute I am so hungry. I don't know if that has to do with my portion, because I still cannot eat much because of like the nausea. I have no appetite, I have no cravings, I have no interest in food. I'm actually just eating for survival. So when I do actually eat, my quantity is very, very small, and it doesn't take time to digest. And once it digests, it's like, okay, I'm looking for the next food. And it's like this like unending circle of like being hungry. And once I'm hungry, I'm like sick. So it's crazy. It's crazy. But so far so good. I'm loving the glow, even though this vlog has been filled with me wearing different bonnets. But what can I do? I'm always at home, right? And I don't know, all I got is to wear bonnets. Next time I will make an effort not to wear bonnet. But I really just look like how my mind is, like my mind space. This is how I feel. Like, this is how I feel, and this is how I look. Plus I'm at home, don't judge me. Anyways, this is the second trimester, like I said. Hopefully my nose stays as it is. I don't want to come back here and be doing nosy. No, sir. I don't want to be a no, sir. I don't want to be a no, sir. But let's see how it goes. We're pushing 5 months. 4 or 5 months left. My baby should be with me by June. And I can't wait. I also cannot wait to know the gender of the baby. They say that once you are glowing, it's potentially a boy. So I hear that those are just like old wives' tales anyways, so I guess we'll see. I'm excited about the skin tone. Can you see this? Anyways, bye. Guys, I'm just here thinking about how ladies go on with things like YouTube and social media once they get pregnant. For some weird reason, I feel like I'm experiencing lack of motivation. It seems like I do not know what I was even doing on YouTube in the first place, and I was not really that like active on Instagram and TikTok and all of those places, but I had to uninstall those apps just because the screen time was getting to me. I also had to uninstall my YouTube. Now I'm feeling a bit better, but it's like I've lost my sense of like motivation, my push, my drive. Yeah, my driving force. So that driving force I had that made me want to start YouTube, that extra push, what I was trying to get out of YouTube and all of that. It's like I find myself questioning myself every time and asking myself like, what do you even want to post? Would you even be able to post anything? And then it's like when I go on YouTube on my TV, because I don't even have it on my phone right now, but when I then remember to go on YouTube on my TV, and then I now see people that are pregnant and they're still shooting videos and still posting videos, I'm like, well, kudos to you. Yeah, the real G. How do you keep doing what you're doing even as you are pregnant? So I think I'm also very conscious about putting my pregnancy out there. I don't know if it's obvious in my face yet, but someone just told me yesterday that my head is now fat. So I've only told close family and friends that I'm pregnant, but I know that at some point it will become obvious from the way that I look that I'm pregnant, and it's like am I ready for all the questions? Is she pregnant? Is she pregnant? Is she pregnant? But besides that, I just guess I wanted to say like this lack of motivation is something I'm struggling with on YouTube, and it's like, what am I talking about again? Like, how can I encourage someone when I don't even feel encouraged? How can I motivate someone when I don't even feel motivation? It's like I don't have anything to give. Like, you can only give what you have, right? But there is nothing I have to give at this moment, and I'm struggling mentally not to lose my sense of self. I'm struggling mentally not to feel like my life is like being paused just because I'm pregnant. Like, I have so much drive in me as a person, and these days I find myself looking for that drive and I cannot find it. So kudos to anyone who is pregnant and is still actively posting on YouTube, especially if your channel hasn't turned around to become about your pregnancy and turned around to become about your life because you're pregnant. I don't want a situation where my channel starts to revolve around my pregnancy, maternity, because that was not the whole point of starting this channel in the first place. I also do not want to give out so much of my personal life and put my child out there and put myself out there in that vulnerable state. But then it's hard because that is where my mind is at right now. Like, I don't even blame people that end up doing that, because that's just where you are. That's your mind space. Like, that's just where you are at that time in your life, at that point in your life. So kudos to every mom out there who still creates content regardless. It's not easy. I'm stronger now. I can afford to put the camera in my face and talk. But then what do I want to talk about? I have no idea. Guys, I'm trying to lock my hair, and I began this journey like towards the end of last year. I think maybe August. I don't know if it's working, but I guess I started it on time because I have no plans of making my hair up until this baby comes. It's something that has been on my mind, which is weight gain. I think I've always been like a very slim babe. And right now, like, I'm obviously putting a bit of weight. My stomach is already big, and it's just like I'm going through my old videos and pictures and seeing how slim I was before, and I didn't appreciate my body then. I think I was very, very harsh on my body. I think I was not nice to me. I used to think that, oh, I was so fat, I was so fat, I was so fat. I was thinking, oh my god, I'm so busty. Oh my god, my stomach is so big. Oh my god, have you seen my arm? I'm so big. And it's like, I'm looking at myself right now, and I'm like, I should have been nicer to my body before, because what I am right now is definitely far from what I used to be a few months ago. And don't get me wrong, I think I'll definitely put in the work to like bounce back and get back to that point. But I think I'm just doing this video to kind of like encourage you to love yourself, like if you're someone that wants to have kids at some point, because weight gain during pregnancy is kind of inevitable. It's something that will definitely happen. And if you want to have kids, what I'm saying, if you want to have kids, is because it's not everyone that wants to have kids, but if you do want to have kids, I just want to tell you to love your body right now, because the changes that comes with pregnancy is one that will blow your mind. I can't believe I used to think that I was busty. I can't believe I used to think that I was fat. I can't believe I used to think that my stomach was big. And looking back to just what this is January, and looking back to even August, even October, I was a babe. I was really harsh on me. Makes me remember my friend Esther. She used to tell me, Nina, be nicer to yourself. Be nicer to your body. And I probably didn't get what she meant then, but I do get it now. So be nice. You're not fat. Your body is perfect. And when you get pregnant, you will notice that there are more imperfections that comes with pregnancy. You might never see your old body back. That's the scary part of it. And I'm just hoping that my body bounces back. I do not recognize my body right now, but I truly hope it bounces back to its former glory. Its former glory will become its future glory. Even if I can get back to that, I will be so happy. So happy. 19 weeks, and I think that my nose still looks okay. This nose just shocked me, not in a bad way, just in a good way. And just be like this till the very end. Oh, I'm begging you. Nosy! Just get used to the nosa. Nose. Please stay as you are, okay? Thank you.